Hi everyone. So Jefferies have got an interesting new report out. You could pretty much headline it as buy these 25 growth stocks that have been hit hard in the recent sell-off and are far from their recent highs, but have potential for major comebacks. So I took their list, which I'll share with you in a second, and I ran it through my own filters. And as you will know, if you've been following me on social media, my filters are a lot more stringent than the various investment banks because I've only got a client of one, me. So my filters will look through valuation, revenue growth, cash flow growth, earnings growth, dividend yields, consistency of outperformance of the market, volatility, and a host of other things. But basically valuation, growth, income, momentum is in there as well. And the kinds of things that people ask, or sovereign wealth funds and pension funds ask hedge fund managers before investing in them, which is what's your Sortino? And so I look at those things for individual stocks, which is quite a novel approach. So which of those stocks did they mention? I won't keep you in suspenders any longer. This was one of them, Casella Waste Systems. It didn't make my approved filtered list, however. It was all right for them, not good enough for me. They also mentioned Supernus Pharmaceuticals, didn't make my list. It's 13% off its highs. Churchill Downs didn't make my list, but it's on theirs. Neither did Woodward. It's on theirs. This did make my list. I'm not a shareholder at the moment, but I better have a look at it, given that they've happened to have mentioned it. It's down 15% and did make my approved filtered list. It's always good to get that sort of extra feedback from investment banks, whether it's Jefferies, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs. I do like to look at if there's any overlap between what they say and what I've got. Allegro Microsystems, not mine. This one, not mine. Aris Management. Azek, not on my filtered list. Lamb Weston, not on my filtered. Albemarle, not on my filtered. Horizon Therapeutics did make my list, made theirs. It's some 21% off the highs. Now, if they and my approved list both happen to be correct and it goes back to its all-time highs, well, that should result in 25% gain in terms of returns. That's not bad. I'm willing to wait 12 months for that. Could it do it in 12 months? No guarantees in the market, are there? Performance Food Group, not on my approved filtered list. It was on their list. Vistion, Floor and Decker. You can see some of the sharp falls we've already seen. Dave and Buster's, okay. Decker's Outdoors, Snap 1, 28% down. Yeti, 31% down. Take-Two Interactive Software, 33% down. None of these are on my approved list. Paycom, 34% down. Paycom had been on my approved filter list about 2 years ago, I recall. Sonos, Medifast, I think Medifast had been a couple of years ago as well. It's down 41%, isn't on the list right now. Katera, not on my approved list. Adapt Health, not on my approved list. Celsius Holdings, not on my approved list, I'm afraid. There we go. So there are only a couple which made my approved filtered list. I better go have a look at those. If you want more free education and tools, then have a look at my campaign for 1 million, where I'm looking to teach 1 million people how to be better at investing, better to understand their pensions, their SIPs. After all, their money is invested in funds which are investing in companies like these. So you better find out why it is that your IFA or fund manager is underperforming the broader markets. How can I say that? Well, because I know that your IFA or fund manager is underperforming the broader markets and has been doing so for a long time, I'm afraid. Thank you.